next level. After you get the distance, then you start making the length and width. So you have dynamics to your distance. You feel what I'm saying? So then when you go to your third dimension and shit, your third dimension of thought, it's that plane is basically like 3D shapes. Now you got length, height, length, width, and you have height. You feel what I'm saying? You have depth, which then also when you add that to the chakras, which is representative of the solar plexus. The solar plexus is where your personality is. That's who you really are. You feel me? Until you have truly defined yourself and know who you are, you're not on the frequency to even transcend reality, yo. Because and this is why a lot of the shit goes the way it goes. Like, you know what I mean, social media, you know, classrooms, all of that shit. Like they put you in a box and they make you stay that. You stay in that motherfucker. Like you can't be no individual in this world because individuality then transcends the basic reality of what we're in. You know what I mean? The moment you have an individualistic mindset, you can become a creator, a divine creator. But until you think and you're comparing yourself to this person, that person, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, you fuck. You fuck. You'll never tap into your true gift or your true essence because you feel like you gotta be something else. You know, and it fucks up because it's like we're never allowed to explore that aspect of ourselves. We can't because we don't even know how to deal with our emotions. Like you have to understand your emotions to be able to understand your personality. The reason why that is because understanding the emotions helps segue to that because you didn't understand how emotions affect you. When you know, okay, bam, anger is an emotion, right? When you know what anger is, you know what it is, right? But then when you apply that wisdom of understanding anger, then you have that knowledge of understanding anger, you get the wisdom. But then when you get the understanding is when you start to understand who you are because you're like, why does this make me angry? And then at that point, once you understand how something angers you, why it triggers you, why does that, what things can make you angry, they can't make you angry anymore without your permission. You feel me? Yeah, there's the cliche that people always say and shit like, you can only become angry at somebody because you let them, or some bullshit like that. Like you have the power. True, indeed, you have the power when you have understanding. That's when you have under power. When you just have the knowledge of shit, you don't know. This nigga you just know this motherfucker pissed you off. That's how you know. You might even know why they pissed you off or what they did, but the root of that is how is that able to get to you? You know, that could be childhood trauma. That could be something. It can sometimes be simple shit that you don't even realize because it's been there for so long. You know what I mean? And we just let it fester. So that's the third dimension of shit. Like, you know, the solar plexus and all that. So then the solar plexus is also represented by the heart chakra. I mean, not the heart chakra. I mean the fire element. I'm tripping. I'm moving too far ahead of myself. But the solar plexus is represented by the fire element. Makes sense. Solar plexus, sun, heat, fire. But that's where your vital force is at. So until something has the soul in it, it's still, there's nothing in it. It's no essence. You can even have the viability to of the water element, but then it's like once you add the fire, that's when it becomes active. You know, it's not alive, but it's active. This is why when you go to the heart chakra, it's governed by air, and they talk about the breath of life. Until something breathes the life in you, into that breath of life hits you, which is air, the air element. Because the air element is it's the transitional element I like to look at it as. Because it's tangible, but it's also intangible. You can't hold air. You feel me? You can harness the effects of air, but you can't hold air. You can't contain it. Air is something that you can't contain, but you can feel it, it can touch you, you can do whatever it wants, but you can feel its effects, but you can't hold it. And that's where the heart chakra resides. You know what I'm saying? Heart chakra blocked by grief. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So it's like, I don't want to go too much deeper into all of that, but it's like, that's the first four, you know. Do your due diligence and shit. Go on and see a little bit deeper into all of those. But, nah, I ain't gonna do you like that. So the next one up, you then have the, heart. Yeah, the throat chakra. Throat chakra is blocked by, lies. You know, not only lies that you hear, but lies that you tell. And you can tell a lie and think it's the truth. Period. Like, understand that shit. If it was, see, when you get to that universal level, it don't matter if you think it's the truth or not. If it's a lie, it's a lie. Even if it feels good to your soul, it's a lie.